At guard, 6'5", number 33, Gary Trent Jr. At forward, 6'7", number 3, O.G. Anunoby. At 6'8" forward, number 4, Start. At guard, 6'1", number 23, Fred VanVleet. In the middle, standing 6'8", number 43, Pascal Siakam. Your Toronto Raptors head coach is Nick Nurse. Let me hear it one more time for your Toronto.
Good to have you with us on a Sunday afternoon for basketball here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Fred VanVleet, a first-time All-Star in 2021, said of his journey, quote, "It's like a movie storyline, just scratching and clawing, all the work and the sacrifices. I'm always going to have this great perspective that allows me to navigate differently and helps me succeed." Brian?
Allie, his toughness and IQ, a big factor for them. Thanks for that. So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the one spot. And for Toronto, Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. VanVleet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
So the Clippers win the tip. Jackson with it. Leonard passes to Zubac. And here's George. Now Morris. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Zubac. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. And Smitty with the Clippers. It shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
So it's Toronto now, following the score by the Clippers. Outside Anunoby, just 5 on the clock. Pass to Siakam. Gets to the corner and hits it.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Morris right side. Leonard outside. And we're about a minute into the first. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
George against Trent. Inside. Here's Anunoby. Goes back up. Oh, Leonard with the block.
This is the power of the claw in action. Kawhi Leonard using his natural gifts to gobble up that shot.
Now here's Morris. 15 in his last outing. Jackson on the wing. Guarded by VanVleet. Fires for 3. Jackson can't get it to go. The Raptors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Siakam. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, nice D from George. Here's Jackson. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim. Few things get better as they age, especially in sports. Paul George is right up there in this all-around game.
And again, Smitty, Paul George continues to impress.
BA, what impresses me the most is that he's still competing at the highest level, looking almost as good as he was when he was an all-star with the Pacers.
And he can't get the first one. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
And he sinks the second. And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
Now here's Jackson. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Second chance effort. And Anunoby pulls it down. Toronto trailing. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Trent from long range. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise. You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
That'll put some fear into the shooter, and he made sure to do it early, too.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 7, a sluggish start. Morris against Barnes. Jackson outside. Back to Morris. Fires it. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Morris has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. George against Trent. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer can explode once he gets going. He's impossible to slow down.
At the line for 2.
And that one misses. And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer, Grant.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, B.A. A bit of a streaky shooter overall. I would like to see him round out his inside game to find new ways to score if his shot isn't there.
Covington's checked in for the Clippers.
Solid from the line. Trent Jr., an all-around scorer.
It's George on the wing, guarded by Trent. George, his shot is good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Trent, the pass to Barnes. Now Van Vliet lets it go from deep. Rejected by George.
Not going to be Paul George with that move. He's too long and too talented of a defender.
Morris down low, guarded by Van Vliet. Lets it go, and that one's long.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Barnes, it's good.
Good work inside. Barnes showing how skilled he is close to the rim.
Timeout called, the Clippers. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Brent.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
The Clippers in the lead. Jackson on the wing, guarded by Van Vliet. Covington, no good. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Siakam against Morris. Pass to Van Vliet. Trent outside. 6 to shoot. Siakam in the post. Jackson on him. The game now all tied up.
Wiry, strong Pascal Siakam with the nice move in that painted area.
Leonard outside. Morris against Barnes. Jackson for 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. The open shot by Van Vliet, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
No hesitation from Fred Van Vliet. Assertive off the catch and shoot.
Here's George. It's hauled in by the Raptors. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
And that was a tough loss. 1 or 2 breaks go their way, and it's a totally different outcome.
Yeah, they came in with a purpose, gave everything they had. It just wasn't quite enough.
BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Trent outside. Back to Van Vliet. Outside Barnes. Here's Trent. It's rebounded by George.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Gary Trent.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
First free throw is good, and despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You know, no one produces like Paul George does. He elevates your team's abilities in any situation.
Toronto calls timeout. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Then every person in your section get a shirt. It's that simple. Let's hear it, fans.
Checked in for the Clippers. Wall comes in for Jackson. Pass to Ben. Back to Achua. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It doesn't go for him. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Back to Wall. Down low. Covington. Not going to go that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Achua. And that one hits the back iron. The Clippers shooting has not been great early, just 27%. To the inside. Leonard can't get it to go. Toronto trailing. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Here's Benton. George defending. Fires from 14. Benton can't get it to go.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Up top, Batum. George, right side. And it's Toronto with a rebound. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul. And the Raptors making a change here. Flynn's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Raptors.
Toronto shooting pretty low at 24% in this first quarter. Outside Anunoby. Covered by Covington. Shot to end the cold streak. The shot no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. And here's George. He played a great game against San Antonio.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Here's Benton. Pass to Flynn from deep. Batum pulls it in.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Yep, that one's good. And the Clippers lead by 4.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Powell, he's checked in for the Clippers.
One more time, Theo. Let's hear it for your Raptors.
Toronto's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Pass to Benton. Now here's Achua. Outside Anunoby. On the take. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
And he knocks down the first one.
So he's still polishing the skill set. Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
Both free throws good from Anunoby.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, L.A. is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Now here's Leonard. And in that win against the Spurs, he's another guy who played really well. No good on the shot. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for L.A.
Now here's Anunoby. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston.
If you're OG Anunoby, it's about staying healthy. You already know if you're healthy and whole, you can be successful.
Here's Wall. To the middle. Here's Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Pass to Flynn. 1:33 left in the first quarter. Now Achua. 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. Covington grabs the board. Covington's got his 4th rebound in this one. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Young, he's checked in for Achua.
Shooting for the Clippers, Nicola Batum. 1 shot.
And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. EA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Now here's Leonard. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
A chance at a 2 for 1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Outside Wall. Out to Leonard. Pass to Powell. Lets the 3 fly. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. And for the Raptors, they're shooting just 21% in the first quarter. Young with it to halt the run.
No debate there. He got hammered.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for Toronto, Thaddeus Young. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. The Raptors making a switch here. So he can't get either to fall.
And missed free throws have been a problem for them early.
Leonard outside. Misses in close. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Clippers ahead, up by 7. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break.
It's time for your Northside Crew. Come on.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Chris Boucher out there with Pascal Siakam and his Van Vliet in at the point guard position. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter.
Beautiful when the big man takes flight. Pascal Siakam leaving no room for error with that dunk.
Now here's Wall. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the jam by Covington.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto.
Now into the lineup for your Raptors, Scotty Barnes.
The Clippers in the lead. Powell passes to Batum. Here's Mann from outside the arc. Rebounded by Trent.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Boucher finds Trent. Now here's Van Vliet. Boucher up top. Puts up a 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Van Vliet against Wall. And that one's good. Covington.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now here's Trent, coming off a 22-point game against Boston.
And his shot blocking helped as well. Those 2 blocks he had were big for them.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Van Vliet against Wall. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Smitty, recently it seems like mid-range shooting is making something of a comeback. More guys taking shots from that area.
NBA, I am so happy. There's nothing wrong with the mid-range game. Some stars have proven it's a viable method, even in the three-point focused modern game. And for the moment, defenses aren't always prepared to deal with it.
No good on the free throw.
And after a series of major injuries, Wall still remains one of the more athletic players in this league.
And the Raptors making a change here. Chua's checked in. Good on the second one. You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, BA, one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Now here's Siakam. 6 points for him. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
The Clippers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Left side Wall. Pass to Batum. Here's Mann. Now here's Covington. He's covered by Siakam. Powell outside. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Covington no good. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Barnes. Batum with the defensive effort. Los Angeles shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Here's Wall. Cranked it in off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 7.
Assertive play by Wall inside, pushing hard to find himself a shot.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Van Vliet. Batum pulls it in. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Siakam for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Covington's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Wall gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game. And Toronto calls time here. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Will go for a different look here. Zubac, he's checked in for Covington. Morris comes in for Batum. Paul George, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Jackson in for Wall. Back to Van Vliet. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Toronto trailing. Trent on the wing. George defending. Pass to Achua, and here's Van Vliet. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Morris.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Back to Mann, to the paint. George with it, guarded by Trent. George against Trent. George, good. George has got 9 points.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Here's Van Vliet. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Trent, the pass to Achua. Now Barnes. Looking to end the drought. And the layup is up and in. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
George outside. From deep. And no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
George against Trent. George passes to Morris. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Clippers lead by 11. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Jackson outside. Morris outside. From the arc. And they recover it. George outside. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. 14 points for him. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
There's Jackson with the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Now here's Jackson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And the Raptors making a change here. Toronto shooting just 38% in this quarter. Pass to Benton. Now Barnes. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Now here's Zubac. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And he really dominated, working hard to control the glass.
The Raptors shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
And it's the Raptors with the ball after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Back to Van Vliet. Here's Benton. George defending. Poke loose. Here's Benton. They get the rebound. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. In transition, here they come. Baseline try with the putback. Great positioning on the putback. Young's got his first 2 points.
challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tipping.
Morris on the wing. Out to the right wing. Zubac passes to George. And George with the jam.
Capable of flat-out torching you. Once PG-13 gets into a groove, watch out.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Banton. High post Young. Working on Morris. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Man, how about the career Thaddeus Young has had, Smitty?
BA, you love to have those veterans that do a great job passing out all that wisdom. And BA, Thaddeus has a lot left on the floor.
Flynn, he's checked in for Van Vliet. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Covington's checked in for Zubac. And he can't hit the second.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Morris can't hit. Toronto's gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Flynn. Second chance shot. The rebound by Mann. And for the Clippers, they're shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Here's Jackson. He got a piece of it.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Pass to Barnes. There's 53 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Flynn. From deep three-point range. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Inside, here's Morris. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Barnes. Here's Flynn. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, nice D from George. On the wing man. He's guarded by Barnes. Left side Covington. Here's Jackson. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Los Angeles. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. There. And I'm Kevin Harlan. Paul George taking care of business in this one. He had 18 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. And last game, he could never really get going. Maybe that lit a fire under him tonight. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the scoreboard.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the offensive game plan. Maybe some guys were improvising when they should have been making the bad.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Just about about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Paul George has been sensational.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
The Raptors shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great on the floor for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position.
I mean, great hustle by Pascal Siakam, fighting for the board and making sure they convert.
Morris against Barnes. Pulls up. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Trent from long range. Counted from distance.
Do not leave him open in the corner. Gary Trent Jr., he nails it.
George for three. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. George against Trent. Leonard outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
The nuances that Kawhi has added to his game. That time, the little up fake.
Leonard, 2 shots.
No good on that one.
And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
He hits the second from the line. Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc. That's a good opportunity, but he needs to go up a little stronger, in my opinion.
Morris passes to Leonard. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Trent, the pass to Anunoby. And again, no good by Toronto. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Van Vliet on the wing. George defending. A step back shot. Siakam, no good.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Pass to Morris. Shoots over Barnes. Morris passes to Zubac. To the inside. Morris left side. George outside. 4 on the clock. Fires the 3. And the Clippers miss again.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Siakam, that's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Siakam's got 12 points in the game.
Physicality is no problem for Siakam. He pushes off the contact and gets it to go.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
They're trying to come back in this game. Now, bottom line, it's about energy and effort, exemplified by a possession like that.
Now here's George. He's got 18. Oh, nice shot by Morris.
We know about George's ability as a scorer, but he's also unselfish and a skilled playmaker.
Pass to Anunoby. Trent up top. Outside Anunoby. Jacks up a 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in the game. George against Anunoby. The jump hook. George's shot is off. The Raptors have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Trent for 3. It's rebounded by George. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Leonard on the wing. Back to Jackson. Down low. Zubac finds Jackson. Shot clock at 6. George passes to Morris. It's not going to go for him. Oh, a nice D from Anunoby. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Trent. Now Siakam. Now Van Vliet. Anunoby passes to Siakam. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Now here's Jackson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Clippers lead by 10.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Pass to Anunoby. This one for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Anunoby's got 7 points.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Morris passes to Leonard. Back to Morris. Leonard outside. Shoots over Anunoby. No good off the glass. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Van Vliet. The rebound by Jackson.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Tries to break his ice. And the layup is good by Van Vliet. And now just a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Shea's checked in for Toronto. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Covington's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Morris. Kennard, he's checked in for George. And it's John Wall in for Jackson. Now here's Wall. He's got 5. Launches a 3. And the Clippers miss again. And it's Toronto's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Siakam, pass to Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal.
OG's a tricky cover. Has strength, has quickness, and just still learning the game.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
Achua's checked in for Siakam. Both free throws good from Anunoby. And so here are the Clippers. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. And that'll be the 4th game of this 5-game road trip. Now here's Wall. Takes a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Wall's got 8 points.
Coming into the league, Wall didn't take many threes, but he's added this dimension to his game.
Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. Now here's Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting on Robert Covington.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for your Raptors, OG and Anunoby. 2 shots.
That free throw is good from Anunoby. The Raptors making a switch here. Flynn's checked in. And so he's able to get one of two. The Clippers in the lead. And Leonard, here we go. Good work there as it goes. He's got 7.
Wow, with that strength, if Kawhi wants to drive it, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Here's Flynn. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Tries a 10-footer. Oh, Covington with a block.
Robert Covington doing big man things tonight.
Leonard passes to Batum. And the layup is good off the glass.
Assisted.
And now a 9-point Clipper lead.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's Flynn. Wall covering. And here's Trent. Three-pointer. Covington grabs the board. Covington's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Wall, the pass to Leonard. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Precious Achiuwa picks one up.
Comfortable inside, plus the 7'3" wingspan. Hard to stop Kawhi without fouling.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for 2.
And he makes a first.
He's a soft-spoken leader. Kawhi Leonard prefers to let his play do the talking for him.
Banton, he's checked in for Trent. And Leonard drops them both. Toronto has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Flynn. Here's Anunoby. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. Anunoby's got 9 points here in the second half.
OG Anunoby has been working on his range, looking confident from that space.
Anunoby against Leonard. Outside Wall. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pass to Anunoby. They get it back. Missed inside. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Now here's Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Getting to the rim, Covington has hopped when he needs it.
Here's Banton. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Outside Anunoby. Here's Banton. Six on the shot clock. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
And for Los Angeles, they're shooting just under 40% from the field. Outside Wall. To the middle. Batum. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Wall's got 6 assists now in the game. Toronto has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Pass to Anunoby. Takes the 3. And they'll get another chance.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
The Raptors making a switch here.
Third team foul. At the line for your Raptors, Precious Achiuwa.
A 2020 first-round pick. Precious Achiuwa was traded before his second year in the league.
You know what's interesting, B.A., going from Miami to Toronto in the Kyle Lowry deal. It's rare to trade a guy after his rookie year, but Precious, he had a great second year.
Leonard passes to Batum. Back to Leonard for three. That shot missing, and Toronto will go the other way with it. Trent right side. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Getting high in the air, Gary Trent Jr. teaching the rim a lesson.
Batum shot is off. Toronto trailing. And we've got 1:18 left in the third. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Your coach is not happy with their effort on the defensive glass. They're giving up way too many second chance points.
For Toronto. Man, he's checked in for the Clippers. Norm Powell comes in for Kennard. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Batum. Outside wall. Three-pointer. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 12-4 run. And Anunoby for three. Another shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his fourth.
On Robert Covington.
4-team foul. At the line for your Raptors, Thaddeus Young. At the line for 2.
Free throws good. Young. That one misses. The Clippers in the lead. Powell passes to Batum. Outside wall. Here's man. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Anunoby. It's tipped.
A sneaky present at the defensive end. Nicholas Batum was all over that shot.
Wall against Anunoby. Wall, the pass to Batum. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Batum's got 9 points.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Trent outside. And he makes it.
What a tough finish with all that contact. When Gary's doing damage inside, it's scary.
For three, Powell. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Clippers ahead. They lead by a bucket. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
You gotta make the right play like you've been doing all night, all right? If they're gonna try to help and tag, you gotta make the right play, finish, or make the right pass, all right?
Well, you gotta like what Ty Lue is saying, telling his guys to take what they see.
Yeah, just keep it simple. Don't rush anything. Very solid advice.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam, and Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
The line for the Clippers, John Wall, taking 2 shots.
That one's off. That's off as well, so he misses both.
And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. Count that one.
Robert
And the Clippers lead by 4.
Inside, Robert doesn't hold back. He does whatever it takes to get his shot off.
Trent outside. Pass to Barnes. From downtown. Batum pulls it in. Batum's got 6 rebounds in the game. Man, that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
B.A., he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
Trent finds Van Vliet. Driving inside. Kicks it out to Barnes. 6 to shoot. Looking to end this cold spell. And he lays it in.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
The kick out to Wall. Here's Mann. He's guarded by Barnes. Van Vliet against Wall. Batum. That shot off the mark. Now Toronto takes it the other way. This lead is up for grabs.
Yeah, each possession has an importance. Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
At some point, you have to try and force the ball out of his hands. But that's easier said than done.
The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher's checked in. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. This is anyone's game. So he told them, stay aggressive, stay hungry. We can't afford to let up on the energy out there. He's hoping they'll finish with the flurry. Guys.
And Allie, thanks. For Toronto, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Trent's shot is off. The Clippers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to George. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit.
Boucher against Morris. Pass to Siakam. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Clippers shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Rejected by Barnes.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them away.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Jackson, the pass to George. The kick out to Morris. Over Trent. Boucher against George. Yes, it's good. George has got 22 points.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Now here's Barnes. Siakam outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Boucher for 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
George against Trent. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
George hits them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Van Vliet outside. High post Boucher. Jackson against Van Vliet from behind the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
And George with the jam.
I like how Paul George comes off the screen under control, right up into his shooting motion. Smooth.
Toronto's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Trent outside. Pass to Barnes. Tries a 10-footer. Tipped. Leonard against Barnes. And the dunk by Leonard.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
And Toronto calls time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Your record, you Disney.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Boucher.
One more time, Theo. Let's hear it for your record.
Van Vliet against Jackson. Looking to get it going. And the basket by Van Vliet.
To counter the size deficiency, Van Vliet has developed an insane number of moves inside.
Toronto foul. Pascal Siakam. That's his second personal foul. 13 fouls. At the line for the Clippers, Paul George. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. George hits them both. Toronto trailing. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Trent. Van Vliet outside. Now Barnes. Siakam in the post. He's guarded by Zubac.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
And here's Van Vliet, defended by Jackson. Back to Van Vliet. Outside Barnes. Pass to Trent. Over George. That one off the back iron and out. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Jackson, the pass to George. One on the clock, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Shooting for the Clippers, Paul George. At the line for 1.
Here's Van Vliet. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Inside, here's Barnes. Coffin, he's checked in for Zubats.
At the line for Toronto, Scotty Barnes.
That free throw, no good.
The confidence of Scotty Barnes' game is pretty inspiring. Even against savvy veteran opponents, he believes in his own abilities, and he gets it done.
Here's Jackson. Pass to George. Jackson outside. Misses the three.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. The shot won't fall. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. Now here's Leonard. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Trent outside. Pass to Siakam. Van Vliet on the wing. Back to Siakam. Trent outside. 5 on the clock. Anunoby finds Trent. And again, no good by Toronto. Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
All right, time now to present our New Balance player of the game, Reggie Jackson.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
Leonard against Anunoby. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. And stolen by Leonard to the paint. Batum gets the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Nicholas Batum still possesses strength to fight through and get the bucket.
That's tipped. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Leonard passes to Batum. It's hauled in by the Raptors. The three from Barnes. Covington grabs the board. The Clippers shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Batum finds Leonard. And here's Jackson. Powell passes to Jackson. Leonard against Trent. Shot clock at 6. No good that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Here's Barnes. Good work defensively by Leonard. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 15-6 run. Jackson outside. 4-3. Toronto grabs the miss. Van Vliet's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken. Yet this team still continues to hold the lead. This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Now Jackson. Powell outside. Right side Covington. Jackson outside. The 3. And the three-pointer goes.
You know, a little inconsistent from deep when he first entered the league. Jackson now an emerging three-point threat.
Timeout called. The Raptors.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowed itself to be bullied.
Now is that time to grab a free shirt.
And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in. Here's Van Vliet. With the drive. Dives for it. In transition. Here come the Clippers. It's stolen by Trent. And the foul on Gary Trent. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Not a lot of time left for the Raptors in this one. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
It's an unfortunate part of the game. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
Morris, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Marcus Morris, Sr.
Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. George outside. Morris on the wing. Leonard outside. Pass to Jackson. Back to Leonard. George outside. Clock at 6. And the jam by George.
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
And here's the mobile one drive. A great move to get right to the cup.
Oh, big-time drive and finish. Showing a little artistry on that tape. I could watch moves like that all day.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Leonard can't get it to go.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
And some very quick points for him on that possession. Van Vliet's got 6 in the quarter.
A lot of his shots come from 3, but once in a while, Fred will challenge the defense from the mid-range area.
Timeout called, the Clippers. They're on top by 8. 1:10 left to play in the 4th quarter.
Fans, we need you to get down right now for your North Side Crew.
Wall, he's checked in for Jackson.
Your North Side Crew. Show them some love, fans.
Anunoby against Leonard. Shoots over Anunoby. Off target with a jump hook.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Van Vliet against Wall. Pass to George. George draws the double. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors.
Raptors ball.
Van Vliet against Wall. Now here's Van Vliet. Defense right on him. Batum pulls it in. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 15 fouls. At the line for the Clippers, Nicolas Batum taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
You know, Nicolas Batum is kind of a classic glue guy. He does a little of everything and is always ready to step up and fill any gaps on the floor, adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Timeout called, the Raptors. They trail by 7. 27 seconds left in the 4th. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Van Vliet, cash. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Fearless at the finish. Fred is just unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Clippers, John Wall. At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Here's Serrano with the ball. Van Vliet with it. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And so they foul intentionally.
Scotty Barnes. That's his third personal foul. At the line for the Clippers, John Wall. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And no luck that time either. Trent outside. The 3. And he can't get that one. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Kawhi, as this team continues to prepare for playoff basketball, what are the habits you're trying to establish?
Just playing the same way every night. Even tonight, we felt like we didn't play too hard. So we just want to be consistent and just keep getting better at playing hard and playing smart every game.
Consistency is key. Thanks, Kawhi.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. We'll see you next time.